Dear student friends, this is Dr. Pradeep Devhate, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Sri RLT College of Science, Sakola. In this lecture, I am going to talk on the topic that is projection formulae related to the stereochemistry of molecule. Let us discuss one by one. First one is Newman projection formula. To write a Newman projection formula, following points are to be considered, and then we have to write or draw the three-dimensional formula of a molecule on two-dimensional paper or an object. First, the molecule is to be viewed from the one end of carbon-carbon bond axis. Here, we have to view the molecule from one end of the molecule from one side of carbon-carbon bond axis. Second, the front carbon is represented by a point and the back carbon by a circle. Front carbon by a point and a back carbon by circle. As we are viewing the molecule from one side of carbon-carbon bond axis, the bond between two carbon is not seen. Here, as we are viewing the molecule from one side of carbon-carbon bond axis, the bond between two carbon is not seen. Next, the atoms or groups attached to the front carbon atom are shown by three lines or three bonds which meet together at point. Next one, the atoms or groups that attach to the back carbon atom are shown by three lines or three bonds pointing out from the circle. After that all, the atoms or groups attached to front and back carbon atoms are written in the same clockwise order as on each carbon atom. I am repeating. To write a Newman projection formula, molecule is to be viewed from one end of carbon-carbon bond axis. Second, front carbon is represented by a point and back by a circle. Third, bond between two carbons is not seen. Next one, atoms or groups attached to front carbon are shown by three lines or bonds which meet together at point. And next, atoms or groups that attach to back carbon are shown by three lines or bonds pointing out from a circle. After that, all the atoms or groups attached to front and back carbon are written in the same clockwise order as on each carbon atom. Let's take the example of ethane, that is CH3 single bond CH3. Here two carbons are there and each carbon, that is front and back, are having three hydrogens attached to that. Here three carbons are there, two carbons are there, and each carbon, that is front and back, are having three hydrogens attached to that. See the first conformation. In first conformation, bonds of back carbon atom are exactly seen behind the bonds of front carbon atoms. In other words, bonds of back and front carbon atoms are seen closer to each other. This is eclipse conformation. And here dihedral angle theta is equal to 0 degree, 120 degree or 240 degree, and this first one is the Newman projection formula for eclipse ethane. In second confirmation, bonds of back carbon atom are seen exactly between the bonds of front carbon atom, or we can say the bonds of back and front carbon atoms are seen far apart from each other. This is staggered conformation. Here, in case of staggered conformation, dihedral angle theta is equal to 60 degree, 180 degree or 300 degree. Second representation is the representation for Newman projection formula of staggered ethane. Third one is the skew conformation of ethane. Any intermediate conformation seen between the eclipse and staggered conformation is always called as skew conformation. The dihedral angle theta in case of skew conformation is having any value other than 0 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, 240 degree or 300 degree. Third representations is for the skew conformation, and it is represented by the Newman projection formula of ethane. These three are the Newman projection formulas of ethane. First one is eclipse, second staggered, and the third one skew conformation. Next example is of N-butane, that is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Here, consider second and third carbons in N-butane as front and back carbons. Second and third carbons as front and back carbon. These carbons are having the attachments of 2 hydrogens and 1 CH3, that is methyl group. Now see the representations. Both in first and second conformation, bonds of back carbon atom are seen exactly behind the bonds of front carbon atom. Hence, both are eclipse conformation. But in first conformation, CH3 groups are very close to each other, and hence it is specially called as fully eclipse conformation. In first conformation, CH3 groups are very close to each other, and hence it is specially called as fully eclipse conformation. Whereas in second one, these are not close to each other. CH3 groups are not close to each other, and the second one is only the eclipse conformation. For fully eclipse conformation, dihedral angle theta is 0 degree, whereas for eclipse conformation, dihedral angle theta is 120 degree or 240 degree. First two are the eclipse representations, eclipse projection formulas by the Newman projection formula. First one is the fully eclipse and the second one is the eclipse one. In case of a third and fourth conformation, bonds of back carbon atoms are seen exactly between the bonds of front carbon atom. Hence, both third and fourth are staggered conformation, as bonds are exactly between the bonds of a front carbon atoms. Here, both third and fourth are staggered conformation. But in case of third conformation, CH3 groups are attached to back and front carbon atoms are adjacent in position, whereas in fourth conformation, these CS3 groups are at trans, or we can say at opposite position. In third conformation, CS3 groups are at adjacent position, whereas in fourth conformation, these CS3 groups are at trans or opposite position. So, conformation third is specially called as Gauche conformation. It is Gauche conformation, and it has dihedral angle theta equal to 60 degree or 300 degree. Whereas the conformation fourth is specially called as anti-conformation, and it has dihedral angle theta equals to 180 degree. Third and fourth are the staggered conformation. Third one is the Gauche representation by Newman projection formula, and the fourth one is the anti representation by Newman projection formula. The last two, that is fifth and sixth conformations, are skew conformations, which lie in between the eclipse and staggered conformation. Dihedral angle theta of these skew conformations may have any value other than 0 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, 240 degree, or the 300 degree. Now, all these conformations which are shown here are the Newman projection formulas of conformations of n-butane. Next type of projection formula is Sohor's projection formula. Sohor's projection formula. To write the Sohor's projection formula, here following points are to be considered. First one, the molecule whose projection formula is to be right should be viewed slightly from the above and the right hand side. Should be viewed slightly from the above and right hand side. Second, the bond between two carbon atoms is drawn diagonally and slightly elongated. And the third point to be considered, that the lower left hand carbon atom is always taken to be towards the front. I am repeating. To write a Sohor's projection formula, the molecule is to be viewed slightly from above and right hand side. Second, bond between two carbons is drawn diagonally and slightly elongated. And third, lower left hand carbon is always taken to be towards the front. Considering the above points, Sohor's projection formulas of eclipse, staggered, and skew conformations of ethane are as shown here. In eclipse conformation, dihedral angle theta is 0 degree, 120 degree, or 240 degree. In staggered conformation, it is 60 degree, 180 degree, or 300 degree. And in skew conformation, which is any intermediate conformation lying between eclipse and staggered, the dihedral angle theta is having any value other than 0 degree, 60 degree, 120, 180, 240, or the 300 degree. Next to this is the example of n-butane. Here, the Sohor's projection formulas for n-butane are shown. Considering the points discussed earlier, all these Sohor's projection formulas are drawn. First one is for fully eclipsed. Dihedral angle theta is 0 degree. Second, eclipse conformation, dihedral angle is 120 degree or 240 degree. Next is for Gaussian conformation, theta is having the value 60 degree or 300 degree. Fourth one is anti-conformation. Here for anti-conformation, dihedral angle theta is 180 degree, and last two are for skew conformations. Skew conformations are having any dihedral angle value other than 0 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, 240 or the 300 degree. These are the representations of Sohor's projection formulae of N-butane, that is fully eclipse, Gaussian, anti and the skew conformations of N-butane. Dear friends, this is all about the projection formulas. See you soon in next lecture on another aspect and concept of stereochemistry. Have a good day. Thank you.